All right, guys, we're at the part 19, and this is the part in a game where James Bond has to reach to the flight deck and meet with Greenway. If you have missed my previous episode 18, I suggest watch the episode 18 or part 18, if you will. This is a video walkthrough commentary. It's not a walkthrough done by me. It's a walkthrough done by another YouTuber, MK Ice and Fire. I'm just, giving you my observation and my perspective on this video game so far. And so far, I gave it a 10 out of 10. And I'm not even playing it. I'm just watching it. But it's so good. And if you would like to know more, just watch those previous parts and you will see my reaction and my opinions and thoughts. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead. Let's continue. This is the part where Bond has to make its way up to the flight deck. They need to leave. They already got the data from the Perch. The Perch is this place that Nathan Webb, who is the architect of this company, of this industries, he created this supercomputer called called Thea, and this supercomputer has made some mistakes, and he didn't want those mistakes to be acknowledged. Okay, otherwise they would have shut down the program. So what he basically did, he used his son to frame the other agents, to make it look like that these other agents went rogue, and many other situations. And all of that stuff has been now documented. Greenway has the evidence. He has the proof. And they want to bring that evidence and proof to the MI6. So now they're trying to escape, obviously. It's not over yet till they can actually safely exit out of this building, which is the Nathan Webb's headquarters. So they have to exit and, safely return to MI6 and bring that evidence. So it's not over yet. Once they bring that evidence, then we'll see what happens next, But right now, Bond needs to meet with Greenway at the top of the flight deck, and they need to escape. Once they escape, and if they make it safely to MI6, then we'll see what happens next. So I'm just kind of letting you know what's going on. I have to tell you what's going on because it's the right thing to do, So that way you have some better understanding of, okay, well, what's happening in this episode and what happened in the previous episode. So I'm trying to kind of like explain to you, like in the TV show previously on, so that way you know what's going on. Yes, there's spoilers here, of course, absolutely. That goes without saying, But for those of you who don't care about the spoilers, well, I have to explain this so that way you know what's going on. Some people might want to watch this, the whole thing, and they're like, man, I want to watch this whole thing with Mr. 4K's commentary. And I think this is good to refresh everyone's mind on what happened on previous episodes so that way you know what's going on here. Okay. All right, so let's continue. They got some heavy resistance, obviously, because they don't want them to leave with all that evidence, So Bond has to make its way up to the flight deck. Come on, Bond. And then people say that there's no action in this game. Come on. There's plenty of action in this game. You know, people who criticize this game, it makes you wonder, have they even played it? You know. People say, but you haven't played it, Mr. 4K. True. But what I'm seeing here already gives me a perspective of what the gameplay it's all about. And I like it. Unlike Dr. Disrespect, I was so disappointed by Doc. You know, that he just quit. He had like 300,000 people watching him. And he invested so much, you know, to bring this whole presentation of James Bond, and then you just quit. That to me, that's really a smack in your fans' face. I would felt disrespected, honestly. Well, his name is Dr. Disrespect, but I just, you know, here's the thing, like, and then he started saying that.
Bond, still with us. You won't get rid of me that easily.
Then he starts saying that this is not my cup of tea. And then he says, oh, I'm a huge James Bond fan, but then this is not my cup of tea. Come on, dude. You owe it to your fans to pull yourself through, man, and play through the game, dude. Come on. I just find that very disrespectful to your audience, dude. Like, they all wanted to see you play James Bond and finish James Bond, and then you just leave. And he didn't even finish. He didn't even do a Slovakia mission. He just finished like the nightclub mission, which is like still kind of like a tutorial, you know, getting the intel type mission.
Next stop,
dude, like that's how far he got. He got to the nightclub mission, you know, and I'm like, I was so disappointed. Look, man, it's his channel. He can do whatever he wants to do. But I felt so disappointed. I was like, dude, like, that's a smack into your members and loyal fans who contribute to your channel, and you just like quit. I just felt that was not right. And then he says he's a big James Bond fan. All right, well, if that's true, if you are this huge James Bond fan, then you would stick around and play the entire game. You would finish it. Now, if the game was not working, if the game was breaking, and he had some issues and you couldn't play the game and the game was broken, and the game was crashing constantly, dude, that's different. I can understand that, like, you know. I just want to say one more thing. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. You know, Dr. Disrespect can do whatever he wants to do. It's his channel. I'm just saying it as an observer that was wrong. It was wrong to his audience. It was wrong to his fans. Like, dude, like, you had 300,000 people watching you. 300,000 people watching you. You just walk away. You just quit. Now, if the game had issues and it was crashing constantly and you were irritated that the game was crashing and you couldn't play it due to game having bugs and constantly crashing, that's understandable. That's totally understandable. But dude, he's like, I don't know if I want to continue. Dude, you haven't even scratched the surface. Yo, he hasn't even scratched the surface. And then he says, you know, this is not my cup of tea. Well, then, if this is not your cup of tea, then you're not a James Bond fan. I'm sorry, dude. You can't say that you're a James Bond fan. I know I'm a James Bond fan, because look at me. I'm on a Part 19. I'm still making these videos. And I will buy the game when I have the chance to buy it, when I have the money to buy it. And I will play it, and I will finish it. And play it over and over again. And do different, approaches on my replays on different levels. You know, like a Hitman has a different approaches. This game also has a different approaches. But I don't know, man. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. Like, I just felt like it was disappointing, and it was really like smack in the face to all the fans who support him. You know, I'm sure they felt the same way. Like they had to felt the same way. Like, yo, this guy, like, really, dude. But anyway, like, I just felt that was like it really shows you like that's his weakness, honestly. Like, dude, seriously, man, you're Doctor Disrespect, and now you're acting like a crybaby. Now you're acting like some sort of a man child. Yeah, I don't want to play this. Yeah, 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 it's boring. Yeah, dude, you haven't even touched the the surface of the game. Anyway, whatever. I think he's getting washed out. I think he's not what he used to be, and he's not entertaining. He honestly, like, let's be honest here. Maybe Nick Merckx is right. He's not what he used to be, man. He used to be entertaining. He used to finish games, but now he's just like, I think he's just for the money. He's just doing it for the money, dude. He's just milking the cow. Honestly, he's just milking the cash. And that's really what he's doing right now at this point, and it's so obvious. You know. Anyway, let's continue.
Moneypenny, if you're there, listen carefully. It's worse than we imagined. We're just covering up players' mistakes and gaining fruit. Moneypenny, do you copy? They just keep on coming, don't they? Coast is clear. Gotta keep going.
All right.
Bond, I'm at the flight deck. What's your status?
Popular as ever?
Well, hurry up. The place is crawling with mercs. And if they spot me, I'm done for.
I'm sorry, I'll try to not die faster.
How far is this flight deck? Jesus.
And better be the last of them.
I was about to say, I hope so too. It's getting ridiculous. Alright, dude, come on, man.
Can't keep up this pressure forever.
Come on. Jesus Christ. This is like Call of Duty, man. No, it's more like Gears of War. It's like a Gears of War. Dude, come on, man. Let's get out of here, bro. Greenway, it's losing his mind. Come on, man. Come on, come on.
Let's go.
Seriously, like now's the time, dude. Jesus. Oh my Lord. Oh, that was cool. Alright, finally. Jesus Christ. All right, finally. My God. And then people say there's no action. Yo. There you go, Dr. Disrespect. Plenty of action, but since you quit early, how are you going to know? Someone should have told him, hey, dude, you got to continue playing. There's plenty of action.
Rate imbalance detected. Please vacate the loading area.
Make me.
Rescanning cargo. Stand by.
Greenway, I'm near the flight.
I don't know, maybe he will continue playing the game. I don't know. But I just felt the way he ended it was really like slap in the face to all of his fans. I just felt it was wrong, dude. It was like disrespectful. They all like spend a lot of money to watch him, and they subscribe to him, and they pay membership, you know. And I just felt the way he just like quit was really disrespectful, in my opinion. And people who say that there's no action, dude, there's plenty of action. Plenty of action.
Well, that was fun.
But the only way you would know that is if you continue playing it and not quit early, right?
Greenway, I'm almost there.
Don't get me wrong, I like Dr. Disrespect. I like him. I watch him.
Further.
But I feel like the way he like ended 007 First Light live stream, I just really felt it was disrespectful. And they were asking him to continue. And even after they asked him to continue, he still quit.
How do I reach you?
Like, come on, man. Come on, dude. But anyway, that's just my opinion, you know. I was there, I was watching it. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, dude, really? You're going to just leave? You're just going to leave? And people are begging you. They're begging you, please, stay, continue, please. One more mission, come on.
Hurry up, Bond. The control room.
You know, I find it hilarious. Starfield did not bother him with all the talking. Did not bother him.
Go to the control room, Bond.
But this game was bothering him? Really, dude?
Should have read your job description.
Starfield is boring. So much talking. Blah, 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 blah. So Starfield didn't bother him when he was doing Starfield. But this is bothering him. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on. It's about time. It's about time. Go directly to MI6. Come on. Directly to MI6. Where are we going? I thought we were supposed to be going to MI6. Bring the evidence.
Where are you going? We need to finish this. Greenway.
You were right, Bond. I couldn't have known, but I didn't even try. I never even looked.
You're giving up. But we can't let him win.
There is no we. I'm out.
What? After all of this? Really, dude? You think he's gonna let you walk away? Knowing what you know? Alright guys, so we'll end it right here. This is part 19. I'm saving the best for the part 20. So part 19 is just like trying to like finish off what I didn't finish off in the previous part. So it's kind of a short one, video, but the part 20 will be better, will be longer, will be 1 hour, and we'll be going to Vietnam for sure. So this is the end of part 19. I will see you guys on the part 20. Look, this is a masterpiece. Excuse me. This is a masterpiece, in my opinion. This is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, easily a masterpiece. To me, at least. Easily a masterpiece. All right. So I'll see you guys on a part 20. Part 20. Thank you for watching.